Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set, cut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Ready. Cut.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 9 yards on the first down keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready up. Ready, ready. 45, ready.
Now he'll try to run with this. A pitch back. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go now. Slide. Watch out now. Right. 95. Cut, cut.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
52 blue. Ready.
They run with Perry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The career's my stake when you in your prime. The paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can bet you either pink or brown.
Okay, right.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 33, ready.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 5.
Ready. Set.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Caleb Williams, 81 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Ready.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Ready.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this after about the 37. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
At the 21-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10.
6, Madden. Here we go, set. 45, wide, set.
Back to throw here. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Okay.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
33, yellow, set.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Marshall, 59 yards. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good to make it 17-7. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To the air, Williams. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. That is Aaron Donald, the former Rams superstar, who gets in for the sack. To throw, Williams. On the RPO, who keep pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald is second sack of the night. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Throwing is Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First down 27-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
19 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now a legend here in Chicago. It's Gale Sayers. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a give. It's Sayers between the tackles. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Gale Sayers, 49 yards. And the Giants go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Set, ready, cut, cut.
They keep it on the ground again. It's Perry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready. 50 seconds.
Now Perry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, you're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. 22 yellow. Ready?
This is Perry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 25. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Red, 38, set.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Under pressure, and he will go down. sacked back at the 38. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Black. Red. Yellow.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
And this will be a Giants first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Again, they'll run with Sayers.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Throwing his dart. To the right side and intercepted.
It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40. Fight 60. Ready?
Perry. And he'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action, make it look like the same exact play, and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Perry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ready?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. 43 rail. Red. Cycle.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll set up a throw. Complete. This is Lewis. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
62 black. Ready, red.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hey, green. 33. Go red. Check, huh?
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout halftime on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
The 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll set up the screen to Perry.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The tight end Olsen in motion.
To throw, Dart.
He's going to try and go deep again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And some room to work.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Tim Tebow,
65 yards.
And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cairo Santos to kick off
the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Up the middle, they run with Gale Sayers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Dart. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Dart. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Let's go. Dragon 60, Cowboy 80. Warrior 70 Ranger.
In motion left comes Moss. On 4th down, here's Dart. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Throwing his Dart. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, you allow this to linger the rest of the day. You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Allen on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down. Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7, go.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open receiver is Emeka Ibuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the
Hear it no more. Stand up to the man.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Smith going to go to the air first play.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 9-yard line.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
Complete to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They can...
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight to the air they go. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Down the field. Evans has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Working quickly here. To throw here on first down. It's caught right side by Johnson. He brushed him off with ease. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Rolling from the gun here. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room.
Ready, set.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Give now to the running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. Cut. No.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Claws red. Black ultra. Red. Cycle. White. White. Set. Cut.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Marshall there to bring it in. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready up.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, red. Black 40. Set.
Get the fullback involved here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 10 black, yellow, go.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Set, red, striker, 3, set.
They're drawn up for him. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Steel, black. Grill, green. Hut, hut.
4th down. Pass coming. Short pass brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Sign quarterback throw here. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
50, green. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, zoom, black. White, white. Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. They're cobbled together a yard there. stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 36-yard line.
1979 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. The catch is made near the edge. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he hauls in the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. The defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Line up the design keeper. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, huh?
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Block 6, Madden. Edo blue.
3rd and long for him here. That's Cox. This is lovely. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They kick the running back in motion.
Liking 18.
Now they're gonna throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
This drive will start on the ground. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opening. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Blue, 32. Go red. Claws red. Black ultra. Beetle blue. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy.
Austin brought in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed held up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Third and a long way to go.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one grabbed by Austin. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
In motion, it's Golden. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. They bring the tight end in motion. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tight end going in motion here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
On the go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. We'll try the right side with Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in! Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. 43 red. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Ready.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. They'll try and get there on the ground. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Chicago.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confident...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He gets free. He's inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Good stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flushed to his left. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Escaping to his left. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here for Robinson. And a much more positive run here. That one's good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Ready?
down.
Panther 60, Panther 6, smash. Ready, ready?
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the Packer 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Marshall. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He completes it to Marshall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Austin brought in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On the jump.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run with Robinson. And the Packers are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now, second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's first down.
Let's go now. 33. Yep. Hey, blue. Black shot. Red, cycle. Slice blue. Claws red. Steel, black. Set.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Down. White, yellow, 22. Hey, red. Black ultra. Green jack. Smash, red.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Go pink. Blue striker. Beetle blue. Grill green. Hut.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to Dickerson here on second down.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Brian Urlacher showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Down the sideline he goes.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Eric Dickerson, 31 yards.
And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, right? Spike, 6. Down. Ready.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
38.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the ball caught up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, 49ers.
Herbert now. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 9-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Home to trips right. Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Edo blue. Green jacket.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Red, cycle.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yellow, 43, smash, red. Yellow. Blue striker. Set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds up past the 10. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
Ready.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Down. Blue 32. Set. Go.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Slide 2. Block 40. Set.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
53. Set.
They'll set up a throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Need old blue. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Into space at the 45.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, ready. 52 blue, zoom black. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Hut.
Back to throw again. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go pink. Yellow, 22. Fury, yellow. Red, yellow.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Come on, ready.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
A 41-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pick off a few of those drives with some points, too.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Let's go now. Set, go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Perry. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Perry. And he'll go down at the 28.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Perry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And the Bears first down.
Hut.
And he stopped immediately there. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall.
Three.
A gain of 3 yards.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tim Tebow, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Herbert.
Short throw. That's caught by Davis. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Herbert to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set, ready.
This is Perry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we ready.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Yes, full pink. Black Ultra. Set.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert.
Setting up the screen to Dickerson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 25-yard line.
Gets it quickly out to Marshall.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Herbert.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Dickerson on the handoff.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Herbert going to throw.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Throwing, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we get to be here to watch this one.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Drill green. Set, huh?
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Gets this to Moore.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, they took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.